It's Saga once again out here. My people, my YouTube subscribers, and the ones that watch me out there. I'm here trying to show you my experience and tell you how I got Rwanda and how I got in Rwanda and how I enjoyed the vibes. And I'm trying to take you to levels that I've seen and how I explored the country at the moment as of since I came into the country. My dear people out there, it's a brief history about Rwanda. Rwanda is a good place where everybody lives peacefully. We all know that, yeah, it's true. We have been outside and we've been hearing about Rwanda everywhere, Rwanda everywhere. Be like, fuck, man, Rwanda is a good place and it's small, regardless. But what's doing is doing wonders at the moment. May you please allow me take you through what my experience and the challenges and every stuff that I got in Rwanda, what it was. By the way, Rwanda is being said it's a small country. Yes, it's a small country. But regardless of how and what they are doing at the moment, it can even double like 5 countries in Africa. Why would I say that? Take back the flash history about Rwanda. In the days, Rwanda had fights, conflicts, wars between themselves. Was genocide everybody knows about. Yeah, but at the moment, the current Rwanda that we are seeing, bro, like it's different, not the same Rwanda that you'll be hearing. Let's talk about its cleanness at the first point. Rwanda is clean. Like the fuck, man, you just be moving on the streets. There's no plastic, there's no bottles, there's no what. Everything has been cleaned up on the streets. Be like, is this heaven or what? Man, Rwanda is a country of wonders, I would say. Still the fuck, man. It's very unique. It's unique. You can't find a country in Africa that's clean on the road. Everybody wakes up at 5 or even 4, persevering, volunteering, doing whatever it takes to clean up the country. You see everybody cleaning up. Just it's voluntary. It's not being paid by the government, neither anybody else outside. No organizations that do that. But being patriotic and you know what you're doing or what's good for your country, maybe if foreigners come in and they see, they could go back home with some good views and every stuff that they have seen. It's a clean environment anyways. I enjoyed it since I came here. I'm currently in Kigali, the capital of Rwanda, and everything is treating me well. We have heard stories of Rwanda back in the days, like cultural norms and beliefs. It was said back then, when a girl gets pregnant by a man, the girl is being taken to Kivu, Lake Kivu, to be thrown there and left there, abandoned till death. It was such a hard stuff. Anyways, you guys, you all know. And the man would stay alive and the girl goes into the river. And that was back then. It was ashen. But now it's modernized. I would say Rwanda is a place where everybody deserves to live in. It's home of nature, home of humans. This is where people meet their basics standards. I would say Rwanda is a very, very loving country. When I came here, I was like, man, what sort of country is this? Like, I never knew what Rwanda was. I was like, oh, could it be a small country that nobody enters in or something? I used to wonder. I used to wonder how it is. On my first time arriving in Rwanda, I passed through Gatuna border check, at the Ugandan check. I came to, it's actually Gatuna at the same point. There's Rwandan and Uganda at the same time. I checked out and I checked in Rwanda. While coming inside, I got to know like a small village where I passed. A village where people were just holding like pangas, they were holding hoes. Everybody goes to the garden to dig. Agriculture is the first priority in this country, I would say. Regardless of how the area is, it's hilly, but they know what they're doing, something called agriculture. The agriculture processes, they do. Their soil is 100% natural and fertile. So with that, they can't leave it out like that. Other than like staying, people be like, I can't do this. Let the government prepare me. What? The government is not coming. You do it by your own. So that's what Rwanda has taken up today. Rwanda is doing it, I would say. Uh, I passed. When I was coming, it's kind of a terrace farming where it's there all round on the hill. It's like, oh, what I was taught in primary is now becoming real as I toured Rwanda. Mm. I was like, all right, then I guess other things are yet to come. I never knew it was there, but me seeing it in Rwanda made me believe it. That was the first step entering in. I was coming, man. Like roads are just rotating over the hills. I was like, damn. I was going back to Uganda because I passed through Uganda downway. Something just kept me calm. Was like, Saga, fast pull, fast pull. You are heading to the sea. I was like, all right, let's go. I chilled. I was in the car. Anyways, the fresh air was late. The humid, how the atmosphere was. It was so good and comfortable in the car. I was using a 20. I was coming. I passed through the village. I left the village. So coming to Rwanda, Kigali, man, I reached the city. You know, everybody minds business. It gave me a throwback of 2013 in Uganda. That was Masindi. People use bikes. Anyways, bikes as their motto. Bikes are their mottos. The issue of bikes and cars wasn't that much, but they were using it. I came and saw it here, like here. It was abandoned in Uganda. I guess 2015, that's when it stopped. But I came and got it in Rwanda. Why? Those are treasures, human treasures. You can't leave them out because people are getting money through them, job employment, and linking people. Transport is the first priority. These guys were just riding their bikes. It's a sort of exercise, and it's even the cheapest, I would say, because I tried it. You know, I came to try everything. I tried it. I was so comfortable on the bike. Everything was good. Not until a gentleman told me like, Angai. I was like, Angai? Hey man, your language is kind of different. Though I knew Luganda and some English, but it felt so similar to Luganda, but in a different way, man. I was like, Angai. Angai means, he told me, how much are you having for me? I was like, you should tell me your price. And for the good ride, I would pay extra because I would appreciate your work because this man, and you left home to come and meet your goals. He told me, right, just a 500 coin is what he charged me from the park to my area, Gisozi. I was like, oh, this man is appreciation. I gave him some other. He was so happy, very happy. Was it Murukozi or what? Some of that kind. He told me that way, but I wouldn't talk my guys. It's not my language. But I was so happy how he drove me around, all that stuff. I enjoyed. Coming home, man, home was just like paradise. I like their ways of architect, the way they build their houses, man. It's legit, very good. You know, when I was coming, the landlord himself just welcomed me in a good way. Was like, feel home, man, feel at home. It's enjoyable. This Rwanda, there's no problem, there's no security. You will enjoy it. I was like, all right, it's okay. I came into my room, I slept. You know, there's power, there's Wi-Fi, there's everything here. It's like, oh, sorry. If this were then God knows why He brought me here. I woke up in the morning, going outside, guys. Everybody minds business, his own business. When I was asking, like, how are you? People here like fix French, you like speak French mostly, and their language. I was like, how are you? They say like, I don't know what you're saying in their language. I couldn't get it. I kept quiet. I was like, all right, sorry. I went and got someone who speaks English to come and like translate for me how it was going in the area and all that stuff. Then this person I called, I was lucky. He knew English. He knew is it called French and their language, their native language. You know, it was easy to interact with the others because I speak to him and he translates it. It was a good move. I liked it so much though. It's a good one. You know, in my country, South Sudan, you can't get this form. Though everybody speaks the same language, Arabic, and mostly Dinka, maybe Nuer and the other 64 tribes. Yes, it's possible, but at some points you can't get someone who can direct you that much. Because when the first time I went to South Sudan, I guess it was 2019, 2019, yeah, 2019. That was my first time going to South Sudan. I asked someone in English, but that person turned out to be a Nuer. Turned out to be a Nuer. Only Arabic, because they are the ancient Sudanese who were in Sudan back then, before the Arab influence, when we fought for the 21 years of liberation. This guy didn't get me, and I didn't get him. So things were just like that. We departed to different directions. I came home and he left for his side. So by the way, Rwanda is so good. Yeah, I like it so much. That's my second home. That's my second home. I like it so much. It's natural. That's why I want to bring you to the point where it's called the Switzerland of Africa. It's the Switzerland of Africa. Why would I say that? They value nature that much. They value nature. You know, like meaning value nature. A little grass that has grown on the roadside is just being weeded and left for growth. You know, it attracts the tourists and all that stuff, and it keeps the city clean. That view alone makes everything clean. You know, I was like, okay, it's fine. It's a good one. When everybody just when you touch a grass down, it's a big problem. I was like, all right, it's a good one. Everywhere is clean and green. You even feel the warmth when you're far. Even when you're sleeping, the warmth comes. And why does it come? It comes from the roots of those, the green plants out there. So it's so green, surrounded by trees, and the area is so conducive. There's no smell, there's no bad smell. The sounds are good. There's no bad smell like when I was moving around the city. Everywhere feels clean and safe. Even the smell itself changes. Like, wow. Smells like paradise. Smells like paradise. I was like, all right, it's good. It motivated me to be here that much. So if I was to be here for just like 2 weeks, I would extend it to 2 years. It's possible, and it's good. Yeah, for me to enjoy the others. You understand. So I will still keep on my visa, pushing up to reaching the other levels. Now the challenges that I got here in Rwanda, they are kind of challenging, but in a way, it's a way of survival. I went to a shop to buy a t-shirt. A normal t-shirt in Uganda is 25,000 Uganda shillings only. But when I reached here, I was told the t-shirt is at 30,000. I was like, why? Somebody whispered at me like, it's because you're a foreigner. I was like, okay. It's good. So I went and called a Rwandese friend. A Rwandese friend came and talked to them. I did the t-shirt. The t-shirt was at 11,000. Guys, I was shocked. I was like, why are they treating us like this? So this guy went and bought for me the t-shirt. How much? I paid that 15. I paid 15,000 anyways for his commission interest for getting me the t-shirt. But I saw it in a way like it's a way of acquiring more money, but in a different way. You understand? It's because of the challenges people are facing out there, but you wouldn't have done it like that. Yeah, it's true. I would say that. But it's not bad. It happens everywhere, not only in Rwanda, where when you reach, prices increase, inflation. You see? Prices increase. So I chilled it, I kept it low to myself. I was like, but I'm a tourist, I can do it. Anything for myself, I can get it if it's beautiful. That is very nice on myself. I see it so nice. It's very late. The funniest moment that I found in Kigali, man, everyone in the streets. It's only French. It's very hard. So that thing, it requires you to have that knowledge. You acknowledge that I must learn this language. Why? To communicate and interact. Understand? Interact to the fellows. Without that, you can't do it. It's only when you get a English-speaking person, but it's very rare to get. Understand? So mark that point. Okay? Yeah. The other thing, when I came, man, borders, like the border men are on the streets very men like this. Hmm? But the other thing that I got to know on the first time that I came out of my car, it was everybody was wearing a helmet. I was like, fuck, helmet. Regardless of where I'm coming from, where there's no helmet, even the border man himself doesn't wear a helmet. But a border man plus the border rider behind, no, the border man and the one that the passenger would say also has a helmet. Two at a go. So it's good. It's not in a bad way for them to charge us that high because that helmet cost a lot, I would say. So they are paying it back in some way. We would appreciate that. Yeah, we appreciate them. So everybody was wearing helmet, and you can't go on a border. Two, it's you and the border rider. If you see two, you will cause problems to the border rider. The charges, and the charges will be on you who brought them. The border will be safe. So it's you to choose. Do you see two or one? I prefer one because I don't want problems. I want to enjoy the country. I still have more ahead. Understand? So I enjoyed it. The other thing is Rwanda is exporting 70 or 80% of electric cars in the country. Yeah, it's a good one. Other countries are there polluting the environment, but Rwanda is doing it well. There is no gas that is put outside. It's just there. Electric cars, cheap. Why do you go for fuel cars? Go for Chinese cars like the one is doing. The disadvantage that these Rwandese cars have, it's only one. The car comes without sound when it's on the road. It comes like, but when it reaches near you, it comes. How do you solve that? It could bring accident, but there's no accident in Rwanda. I would say there's no accident. It's a country where I sit on a bike knowing with 90% or 1% accuracy that I'll be safe until where I reach. Why? Let me bring you to the point of zebra crossings. Speed cameras. On the streets, there are cameras. Why? For safety. You drive faster on a speed. You ride faster on a speed. You are seen. Your speed is calculated, automatic. The police officer calls you when he sees the number plate if you are speeding. Mr. So and so, should we come for you or you are coming to us? Why? You come and explain it later on. All right, I'm coming. There is no station. You can't say I'm not coming. You won't get that car no more if you don't come. Violate rules, I don't be on the road no more. So you come to them. You finish. You solve everything. After that, you go. The next time you want, because what they impose on you is more than what the car is, the price of the car. So when you come to see, it's different from my country and the previous countries I've been in. I've been in Uganda, where jam is like this. A lot of bikes more than the cars. A lot of fake cars, like in bad condition, more than the cars with good condition. Why would I say that? Uganda is congested. Rwanda is not congested. Though it's congested, they know how to control. They know how to control their jam. I've never seen any jam in Rwanda. Why? Roads are many. Roads are very many. Very many, I would say that. So it's your choice where to live. Rwanda, South Sudan, Uganda, or any East African country. I choose Rwanda. Rwanda is my second home. Rwandans, I'm your brother. I'm not saying I'm not a South Sudanese. I'm a South Sudanese, but a South Sudanese in Rwanda. Okay? I'm also introducing you to a zebra crossing, the world of zebra crossing. most of these countries in East Africa, in Africa, they don't respect zebra crossings. I'm not deceiving. If I'm deceiving, try South Sudan, try Uganda, you'll be knocked. But in Rwanda, I was passing on a zebra crossing while somersaulting, while dancing, doing like Chinese Kung Fu and these techniques on the road. I was moving like a snail, chameleon on the streets in the zebra crossing. I enjoyed the zebra crossing. Nobody came across me. Though you spend 30 minutes on the road, they will all stop. You don't stop, violation to rules makes you get imposed to taxes. If you don't want that, you go by the rules. Zebra crossings, even a kid passes freely, but in South Sudan, Uganda, Kenya, never. As soon as a passenger comes on the roadside, you know what the passenger means? Someone moving. Understand? With a car or a motorbike comes on the roadside and the zebra crossing is being passed on by a pedestrian. Just a tap on the white line or the black line, all the cars and the motor will stop. It's a good country. I like the rules. I enjoyed the zebra crossing. With my juice, I was drinking. Regardless of where you come from, they didn't say this is South Sudanese, we should knock him. No, we have equal rights in Rwanda. That's the best of all. I wasn't charged a lot at the border because it's an East African country. I just passed like a fellow Rwandese. I'm now enjoying like a Rwandese. So this home, it's very nice. I have never seen cars, public cars. It's only Expo that I've seen. Expo where you use with a card. You have your card, monthly card. Understand? It's cheap. In my country, a fare from a distance like from Gisozi to town, let me say to the Trinity Park, can cost you like, that's like 3k pounds. But here, it's very cheap. 500 can take you. Why? The economy is strong. Wow. Kigali is a nice place to live in. In my country, cars are many. They're even more than the people there, I guess. I don't know. The future explorers who are coming, come knowing this is a country where you can stay with no insecurities. Security is tight. Why would it be insecure? Security is very tight. Security very tight, I would say. It's on budget. Everything is budgeted here. Programmed. The government is not sleeping. The government is doing well. Yeah, I appreciate that so much. This is what we want. I move at night with my phone like this. Nobody takes it. A mere phone. But in my country, a minute, leave it out. It's taken. Anywhere, bro. This country is very nice. They can't cheat you. They are all faithful. They are honest. You tell someone, catch my money, I'm coming. You get the money that place when you come. You leave your bag outside, you come and get the bag later on. If I'm lying, you comment it later on the comments. Right on the comment section. Let me see if I'm lying. Because this based on true life story. I left my briefcase outside yesterday. Outside the gate that I sleep in. I got in the morning with my money, with my PC, with my documents. I got it. Why? There is too much security here. You can't be bullied. Never. You can't be bullied here. When a Rwandese is there, a fellow Rwandese can't bully. Why? They see us all as brothers. Regardless of the boundaries we have, we are all having this skin. We're Africans. They can't bully you. And that's the only thing I like here. You're treated fair. Hmm? It's a good one. I would say the Rwandese, keep it up. And I like it. You know, for the foreigners coming to visit, I would recommend you come on at the summertime, because that's the best where festivals are. You know, going to the beach side. By the way, Kigali has beaches and it's more like this. Beach side. Go to the beach. You enjoy the runways. Go to the parks, the beaches. Enjoy boat riding. Everything here. It's vast. It's vast, like vast. It has everything. So come on summer time. Don't come on regular times, because I have witnessed it myself. It's the best time to travel in. Okay, and it's good for content, because since I came here, I haven't been stopped on the road like, why are you doing this? It's good. Okay, so come and know summer is the best time to enjoy. Okay, yeah. I wanted to explore it that much. I wanted to explore Kigali, Rwanda that much. Why? I had many at the back. It's a small country, anyways. It's a landlocked country. It's what like this. It's this and this and this. People are few. Kigali is this and Kigali is not what you think. Come and see. Kigali is a treasure, a human treasure, a home for the humans. I would invite you to come, and mostly I would accommodate you and host if you wanna know, prove it wrong. All right, come and see yourself. If it means me bringing you and stay in my apartment, I can do that just for you to see that. You know, taking our countries outside the world is what we want. We want the outside the West to know what our continent is. That's why you see us doing all this. It's not that we don't have what to do with our time. It's not that we are bragging. It's not that we are trying to put down a country or another country. No, we are trying to bring up making that content to take to the rest of the world, so that they can know. Okay, would you explore Rwanda at night? It's the best time, I would say that, man. I went to town, I was seeing the street views. There's too much light. By the way, they construct houses while going up on the hills. That makes it have a good view. The streets have clean lights. I don't know, is it because of it being clean or what? I've never seen chapati here on the streets. Never seen it. Why? It's clean to the extent that there's no chapati here. If it's Uganda and South Sudan, you get chapati on the road with Rolex eggs. Hey. Those are the fast foods that Uganda raised me with, but I don't get them here. Though I want them, because they're my sort of my energy. I used to eat them back then. I've not yet seen my favorite food here, but I'm yet to get it, because this food I've never seen. I do cook in my apartment, but I will try out one day, move out and see what their fast foods are. There's the other day I went to McDonald's. McDonald's were good, they were kind, they welcome clients well, but only that it was so expensive. I was like, tell me the cheapest place here, the cheapest place where I can get something. They said it's McDonald's. Hey, McDonald's, the cheapest place here. I was like, okay, maybe they are trying to market their brand or something. I was like, all right, let me go down the street there. Let me go and see. I got Becky's restaurant. Man, things were legit. I got some chicken stew. So cheap. At Rwandese franc 2000 with jollof rice, man. Legit. Thing was so lit. I liked it. So, my dear sister who owns the restaurant, I appreciate you. Keep up the spirit. The food is so good. You know, there's that Infinite Tower building that I used as my first place of visit when I came here. Man, the place is very big and it's tall. I guess everyone is, and every person residing in Rwanda here knows that infamous building in town, in the middle of the town. It's very, very big. I don't know if you can challenge me. All right, then comment here at the comment section. Let me know if you can challenge me. Use the stairs up to the last floor up because I did it. Who can do that? Comment if you can. I'm waiting. And if you can, I will go have a challenge with you. And I can't wait for that because I know there's nobody who can win me in that. I'm best in it. Okay, tell me if you are residing here, is what I said true or false? Write in the comment section and let me know. And besides, give me your points, views about what Rwanda is and the next positions, the best places I can go to in Rwanda, the best beaches, the best chilling hubs, cinema places, restaurants, every stuff that I can visit so that I can get the best of Rwanda. Would you write it down in the comment section? Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's up there. You see it. Okay, I would appreciate that. All right. I just felt like sharing my time with you guys today and sharing my views of how Rwanda was. Rwanda, it's a good country. To end up this, Rwanda is the best to stay in, and I would say I would camp here till my last days. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to that. The Rwandese out here, show some love. The South Sudanese, show some love. The Liberians, the Chadians, and all the other nationals around here, show some love. Please subscribe to my channel. It's Kush Kid Africa. Yeah. All right. Thanks. I appreciate you. Wait for the next round and click the bell so that you can get the notifications. All right. Bye. Thank you all.